Good afternoon and welcome to the RareJob financial results briefing for the second quarter ended September 2020. I'm Gaku, CEO of RareJob. Today, firstly, I talk about the financial result of second quarter ended September. Secondly, I talk about this fiscal year plan. Thirdly, I talk about the topics of this second quarter followed by our future plan. About financial results of second quarter ended September 2020. Here's the financial results summary. Net sales increased by 27.7% year on year. Breaking down, B2C net sales, 27.7% growth year on year. From April to June, lots of people were staying at home. That's why B2C users increased a lot. B2B, including school, net sales increased by 27.8%. For operating income, because of gross margin improvement and by productivity improvement, we were able to increase 102.1%. Both net sales and operating income recorded high in second quarter. We were able to achieve 2.661 billion Japanese yen net sales, 27.7% growth year on year. 1.526 billion yen gross profit, 22.7% growth. 369 million Japanese yen operating income, 102.1% growth. Operating margin, 13.9%, that is 5.1 point improvement. Both net sales and operating income hit record highs in second quarter since the foundation. And also, as you could see from the graph, net sales growth has improved a lot. For B2C sales, demand for learning increased a lot, especially on April and May, when most people are staying at home. And so we were able to achieve net sales 1.893 billion Japanese yen, 27.7% growth year on year. And for B2B sales, we were able to increase price per customer. And so we were able to achieve net sales 767 million Japanese yen, 27.8% growth year on year. For cost, number of lessons per user increased compared to last year. So cost of sales increased by 6 points. For other expenditures, we were able to improve productivity and cost effectivity, so the cost percentage has decreased. Although there are seasonal trends, B2C sales have accumulated steadily quarter by quarter. And for B2B and B2 school sales, it is increasing, though there has been some fluctuation due to each contract. In first quarter, due to COVID-19, people stayed at home and that caused users to take less more. That's why first quarter gross margin ratio dropped to 55.8%. But in second quarter, people tend to go out and number of lessons per users decreased. So second quarter gross margin ratio recovered to 61.5%. As you can see from the graph, number of lessons per user was at peak on May and gradually decreasing. Operating margin fluctuates seasonally, but the overall trend is upward. Next is this fiscal year plan. Last month, October, we announced upward revision of our forecast. Net sales increased because lots of people stayed at home on April and May. And as for operating income, number of lessons per user decreased from June. And that number was lower than we expected because we created the forecast conservatively. And then also, we were able to improve productivity. That's why operating income increased and we revised to 640 million Japanese yen. At the end of second quarter, we are in a good progress with net sales at 49.3% and operating income at 57.7%. We expect net sales to increase for 13 consecutive fiscal years, operating income to increase for 5 consecutive fiscal years, and the highest profit in our history. Here are some initiatives of this second half. We continuously do improvement of profitability. And to expand net sales, we try to capture demand for replacements for offline training and studying abroad. Also, we expand sales of Progos, an automated scoring speaking test using AI and speech recognition technology. Let me explain a bit more about Progos. Progos is the automated scoring service using AI for assessing English speaking skill with CEFAR J, which is designed for Japanese based on CEFAR as the international standards. With Progos, business person can assess their English speaking skill in 30 minutes. It's very convenient, and then also it's very cheap. Users can use detailed feedback for learning also. In a skill-based society, it's better that every skill level is visualized. For example, employee A's leadership skill is level 5 and negotiation skill is level 3, such as thing like that. With such kind of data, the company can utilize those data for talent management. Under this situation, society needs lots of skill data, and Progos provides one of such data, English speaking skill. Next is topics of this second quarter. We did a survey to corporate clients, and we found out that there is a gap between HR managers and employees. Employees feel that need to speak English far more than HR managers think. So we try to fill that gap. And next one is, we were selling smart method to corporate clients only. But since we are able to prepare for expanding smart method, we started to sell smart method to consumer also. And for school, we developed the service called eScholar Online English Tutorial, which students can take lesson at home with same material used in their classes. With these, we try to increase more number of users and try to increase price per user. Next is our future plan and management strategy. More than half a year passed since COVID-19 issue happened. As you know, our life has changed, company has changed, school has changed a lot. In this environment, we are seeing accelerated online learning, which has been a goal of RareJob, and new opportunities due to a shift to skill-based work styles. Currently, we are focusing on English-related service. Our vision is to build a platform for people to play active roles globally. We try to expand to other areas. When we talk with our users, users say that they want to use English in their work. To use English at work is not enough. They also need professional skills such as negotiation, presentation, understanding different cultures, and so on. Considering those things, we would like to expand to global leadership development business area. And another one is career matching business area. Both can get personal data and can use those data for better service. This situation is not only in Japan, other countries have same issues, so we also want to go abroad. As for English learning, we think that users' learning results can be divided like this: learning efficiency and amount of learning. For learning efficiency, we can divide into three parts: assessment, recommendation, and provision of learning. Firstly, for assessment part. Uh, Firstly, for assessment part, we accurately evaluate individual conditions by tests like progress. Secondly, recommendation. Based on the assessment result, we recommend suitable contents. Thirdly, provision of learning. Users learn those contents. And not only that, users have to continue learning, so giving motivation to users are very important to assure amount of learning. As work style change, we aim to provide services that accommodate the needs of those new work styles. One is global leader development business. English is just a tool for communication. Acquiring other skills is more also important for working on the global level. We develop this service using our strengths. The other one is career-related business. We have lots of people who are fluent both in English and Japanese, and we also have English-speaking data and try to gather other skill data too. Using those data, we can accurately match people in the company. Next is progress of midterm goal. We set this 3ER target last year, and we are exceeding these targets. We are going well to meet the target for next year too. Thank you for watching RareJob financial results briefing for the second quarter ended September 2020.